everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm thrilled to have you all here today because we're diving into an epic exploration of woodpeckers, those remarkable birds that are like nature's own construction crew. You guys know I love bringing you the wildest facts about wildlife. So grab a coffee, maybe a whole snack platter, and get ready for a massive deep dive into everything that makes woodpeckers so fascinating. From their extraordinary physical capabilities to their behaviors, ecological roles, cultural significance, and a boatload of fun facts that'll leave you amazed. Let's jump right in with where woodpeckers call home. These birds are found across the globe, thriving on every continent except Australia, New Zealand, Madagascar, and Antarctica. They're incredibly versatile, setting up shop in dense forests, open woodlands, savannas, and even suburban neighborhoods with enough trees. Some species even adapt to desert environments, pecking into cacti instead of trees. Talk about resourcefulness. Their defining trait is their ability to hammer into wood with astonishing power. Woodpeckers can strike their beaks into trees at a rapid 15 to 20 times per second, delivering up to 12,000 pecks a day. Each peck carries a force of around 1,000 to 1,400 times the force of gravity, equivalent to a human smashing into a wall with the impact of a high-speed car crash, repeatedly, without injury. Their beaks are built like precision tools, sharp and robust to slice through hardwood without fracturing. The secret to their durability lies in their skulls, which feature a sophisticated shock-absorbing system. Spongy bone layers and tightly packed muscles act like a natural helmet, cushioning their brains and preventing concussions. This design is so effective that engineers have studied it to develop safer sports helmets, shock-resistant car components, and even spacecraft materials. Moving on to their anatomy, woodpeckers boast one of the most peculiar features in the bird world: their tongues. These can extend far beyond their beaks, sometimes reaching 2 to 3 times the length of their bill. The tongue is not only long, but also sticky and barbed, perfect for probing deep into tree crevices to extract insects like a specialized tool. In some species, the tongue is so long it wraps around the skull when not in use, stored in a unique cavity that loops through the head, an anatomical marvel that sounds like it belongs in a science fiction novel. Their climbing prowess is equally impressive. Most woodpeckers have zygodactyl feet, with 2 toes facing forward and 2 backward, creating a clamp-like grip on tree bark. Combined with stiff, bristly tail feathers that serve as a stabilizing tripod, they can scale vertical trunks or cling upside down with ease, making them unparalleled tree navigators. Beyond pecking and climbing, woodpeckers are masters of communication. Their iconic drumming isn't just about finding food, it's a form of messaging. They drum to establish territory, attract mates, or signal their presence, with each species producing a distinct rhythm, like a unique musical signature. Some amplify their message by pecking on resonant surfaces like hollow logs, metal gutters, or even rooftops, creating sounds that can carry for miles in the right conditions. This drumming is so precise that it's often mistaken for mechanical noise by unsuspecting homeowners. Now let's explore their diet. Woodpeckers are primarily insectivores, targeting wood-boring beetles, ants, termites, and larvae hidden beneath bark. Their long tongues act like a vacuum, sucking up prey with pinpoint accuracy. However, they're adaptable eaters. When insects are scarce, they'll feed on tree sap, berries, seeds, or nuts. Some species, like sapsuckers, drill orderly rows of holes called sap wells to sip oozing sap and catch insects trapped in the sticky flow, creating a self-sustaining food source. In lean times, certain woodpeckers may even raid other birds' nests for eggs or chicks, showcasing their opportunistic side. Ecologically, woodpeckers are indispensable. The cavities they carve for nesting are critical, not only for their own families, but also for a host of other species. After woodpeckers abandon their holes, creatures like owls, bluebirds, chickadees, bats, and squirrels move in, relying on these ready-made homes. Research suggests that up to 30 to 40% of cavity nesting birds depend on woodpecker excavations, making them keystone species in their habitats. By controlling populations of wood-boring insects, they also protect forests from pest damage, acting as natural forest managers. Another clever adaptation is the bristly feathers covering their nostrils, which filter out wood dust during intense pecking sessions, functioning like miniature air purifiers. Woodpeckers face challenges, though. Habitat loss from deforestation, urban expansion, and climate change threatens their populations, as they require mature trees with suitable wood for nesting and feeding. Conservation efforts, like preserving old-growth forests or installing nest boxes, can support their survival. Fun fact, woodpeckers have a keen sense of hearing, detecting the faint rustle of insects moving inside wood, almost like a biological sonar system. Their pecking is so finely tuned that they can distinguish between healthy and decaying trees based on the sound and texture of the wood, a skill that rivals any carpenter's expertise. Let's talk about their family dynamics. Woodpeckers are dedicated parents, with both males and females sharing duties like incubating eggs and feeding chicks. Their nests, carved deep into tree trunks, are lined with soft wood chips for comfort and insulation. Chicks are born blind and featherless, but develop rapidly, fledging in just 3-4 weeks. Remarkably, juvenile woodpeckers begin practicing their drumming inside the nest, honing their skills before they even take flight. In terms of lifespan, woodpeckers can live up to 10-12 years in the wild, though most average 4-6 years due to predators, accidents, or environmental pressures. Some species undertake short seasonal migrations to find food, while others remain in their territories year-round, stockpiling food like acorns in tree crevices for winter. Their vibrant plumage adds to their charm. While many are cloaked in black, white, or brown, some flaunt striking reds, yellows, or greens on their heads or wings, making them standout performers in the forest canopy. Woodpeckers have left their mark on human culture, too. In various Native American traditions, they symbolize rhythm, energy, or communication, reflecting their relentless drumming. In European folklore, they're sometimes linked to weather prediction, with their pecking thought to signal rain. Modern pop culture hasn't ignored them either. Think of Woody Woodpecker, the cartoon character with his unforgettable laugh and mischievous antics. Scientifically, their ability to withstand extreme G-forces, up to 1,400 per peck, compared to a human's concussion threshold of 100, continues to fascinate researchers studying biomechanics. Another fun fact, some woodpeckers exploit human structures for drumming, pecking on metal signs, utility poles, or even satellite dishes to create a louder, more intimidating sound, turning urban areas into their stage. Their precision extends to their foraging habits. They can target specific tree species, like pines or oaks, based on the likelihood of finding insects, showing a level of strategic thinking that's almost uncanny. Woodpeckers also play a role in seed dispersal, particularly in oak forests, where they cache acorns and inadvertently plant trees when they forget their stashes. Their interactions with predators are noteworthy. While hawks, snakes, and cats pose threats, woodpeckers are agile and aggressive, using sharp beaks and loud calls to fend off intruders. Some species even mimic the calls of other birds to confuse rivals or predators, adding a layer of cunning to their repertoire. In terms of reproduction, woodpeckers typically lay 3-6 eggs per clutch, with incubation lasting about 2 weeks. Both parents feed the chicks a high-protein diet of regurgitated insects, ensuring rapid growth. After fledging, young woodpeckers may stick around for a few weeks, learning survival skills before striking out on their own. Another intriguing behavior is their ability to ant, where they rub crushed ants on their feathers to release formic acid, which repels parasites, an early form of chemical defense. Woodpeckers' influence extends to technology beyond helmets. Their pecking motion has inspired designs for industrial drills and pile drivers, proving their impact reaches far beyond the forest. Fun fact, in some regions, woodpeckers are nicknamed jackhammers or carpenter birds for their relentless work ethic. Their drumming patterns can vary by time of day, with early morning sessions often the loudest to maximize territorial claims. In dense forests, they may adjust their pecking speed to avoid overlapping with other woodpeckers, creating a harmonious soundscape. Before we wrap up, here's a final batch of facts. Woodpeckers can rotate their heads nearly 180 degrees, giving them a wide field of view to spot predators or prey. Their eyes are protected by a nictitating membrane, a transparent third eyelid that shields them from flying debris. Some species, like those in tropical regions, incorporate fruit into their diets, aiding in seed dispersal for rainforest plants. And if you've ever wondered why their pecking doesn't dull their beaks, it's because their beaks grow continuously, like human fingernails, staying sharp through constant use. All right, you incredible nature enthusiasts, that's our mega deep dive into the world of woodpeckers. These birds are a testament to nature's ingenuity, from their biomechanical marvels to their critical role in ecosystems. If you enjoyed this, give the video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for sticking with me through this supersized chat. You're the best fans ever, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious, keep exploring, and let's keep celebrating the wonders of the natural world together.